Stoicism is like a treasure map that's been around for ages, showing us how to find our way through life's tricky paths and reach financial success that feels meaningful. Imagine it as a guidebook filled with ancient wisdom that's still super helpful today, especially in our world where money seems to rule everything. In this journey, we're going to explore what Stoicism teaches us about staying focused, bouncing back from tough times, and making choices that feel right deep down. It's like having a secret weapon to turn challenges into opportunities and make our financial dreams come true while staying true to who we are. Lesson 1. Setting clear goals. Stoicism teaches us the importance of having clear goals that match what we really care about. Instead of just wishing for things, Stoics say we should have specific goals that act like a map to guide us, especially in a world where things can change super fast. They also remind us to focus on what we can actually do something about and to stay strong when things get tough. By doing this, we not only chase our dreams, but also become better people along the way, making success feel even sweeter. Lesson 2. Living within your means. Stoicism tells us to be smart with our money, not just by making budgets, but by thinking carefully about how we use it. It's like making sure our spending matches what really matters to us. Stoics remind us to know the difference between what we want and what we actually need, and to focus on what's really important instead of chasing after fancy stuff just because everyone else is. This way of thinking doesn't just keep our finances steady, it also makes us feel more satisfied and peaceful inside. Lesson 3. Embrace hard work. Stoicism tells us that hard work isn't just about getting things done. It's about doing them in a way that makes us proud. It means always trying to be better and doing our best, even when things get tough. Stoics remind us that challenges are just chances to grow and become stronger. By working hard and sticking to Stoic values, like being honest and doing what's right, we find happiness and pride in everything we do. Lesson 4. Mindful action. Stoicism teaches us to be smart about our choices, especially when it comes to money. It's like using our brains instead of our feelings to make decisions. Stoics remind us not to let our emotions control us, especially when it comes to spending or investing our money. By staying calm and thinking carefully, we can make choices that help us deal with changes in the economy and other outside pressures. This way, we can reach our financial goals and feel good about ourselves at the same time. Lesson 5. Prioritize virtue. Stoicism tells us that being a good person is more important than having lots of money. It's like saying we should always do what's right, even when it's hard. Stoics remind us to make money choices that are fair and kind, not just good for us, but for everyone around us too. By picking options that help make the world a better place, we feel proud of what we've done, leaving behind a legacy of goodness that lasts long after we're gone. Lesson 6. Practice resilience. Stoicism teaches us to be tough when things get tough, but not just tough like a rock, tough like a superhero. It's about staying strong inside even when things seem really hard. Stoics remind us to keep our cool and stick to our goals, even if we face setbacks. By staying strong and focused, we can handle anything that comes our way, and we might even find happiness in the journey itself, not just when we reach the finish line. Lesson 7. Network and build relationships. In Stoicism, making friends and working together are super important for growing as a person and reaching our goals. It's like building a team of superheroes who help each other out. Stoics remind us to find friends who are strong and kind, just like us. By sharing with each other and helping out when we can, we create a special group that helps us succeed in everything we do. These friendships aren't just about getting stuff. They're about making each other better and happier, both in our personal lives and with money stuff too. Lesson 8. Practice self-discipline. In Stoicism, being disciplined means being in control of ourselves, especially when it comes to money. It's like being the boss of our wants and saying no to things we don't really need. Stoics remind us to be smart about our choices, and stick to what's important to us, even if it's hard sometimes. By being strong and making good choices that match our values, we feel happy and proud of ourselves, making our lives better in a really cool way. Lesson 9. Living in harmony with nature. In Stoicism, living naturally means going with the flow of life and not getting too caught up in wanting lots of stuff. It's like being chill and happy with what we have, instead of always wanting more. Stoics remind us that stuff doesn't last forever, so it's better to focus on being wise and kind. By letting go of wanting too much stuff, we feel more like ourselves and find happiness in the simple things, making life feel really good inside. Lesson 10. Being thankful. In Stoicism, being thankful means seeing the good things in life, even when times are tough. It's like saying thank you to life for all the good stuff, even if there are problems. Stoics teach us that when we appreciate what we have, we become stronger inside. So when money or things don't go our way, we can still feel happy because we know how to be grateful for what we do have. This makes us feel happier and more peaceful, no matter what happens. Lesson 11. Finding inner peace. In Stoicism, finding inner peace means feeling calm inside even when things outside are crazy. It's like having a peaceful place in your mind where you can go whenever you need to feel safe. Stoics teach us to be aware of our thoughts and feelings and to accept that some things are just out of our hands. When we can let go of trying to control everything, we feel lighter and happier inside. So even if money or things don't go our way, we can still feel peaceful knowing that we have this inner calmness to rely on. Lesson 12. Being flexible matters. In Stoicism, being flexible means being able to change and adjust when things don't go as planned. It's like being a tree that can bend with the wind instead of breaking. Stoics know that life is always changing, so they learn to adapt to new situations. Instead of getting upset when things don't work out, they look for ways to make the best of it. Being flexible helps us keep moving forward, even when things get tough. So, if our financial plans don't work out the way we hoped, we can stay calm and find a new way to reach our goals. Lesson 13. Keep learning. Always in Stoicism, learning is like an endless adventure that helps us make smart choices with our money. Imagine you're on a quest to become the wisest person you can be. You keep learning new things every day, whether it's from books, teachers, or even mistakes you make along the way. Stoics believe that the more we know, the better decisions we can make about our finances. So, if we want to be successful with money, we should always be curious and eager to learn new things. That way, we can make choices that help us reach our goals and live a happy life. Lesson 14. Thankful thoughts. Every day. In Stoicism, being thankful every day is like flexing a muscle that makes us stronger and happier. It's like having a magic potion that helps us feel good no matter what's happening with our money. Imagine starting each day by thinking about all the good stuff in your life, like your family, friends, or even your favorite hobbies. Stoics believe that by focusing on what we already have, instead of what we don't, we can feel happier and more content. So, if we want to be tough when things get tough financially, we should practice being thankful every single day. That way, we can keep our spirits up and face any money challenges with a smile. Lesson 15. Embracing change. Like a Stoic in Stoicism, they teach us that things don't last forever, even the cool stuff like money or toys. It's like knowing that our favorite video game won't be the coolest forever, so we enjoy it while it lasts. Stoics say that instead of getting sad when things change, we should learn to go with the flow. By understanding that everything changes, we can focus on what really matters, like being kind and honest. So when things change with our money, like getting less or more, we can stay cool like a Stoic and keep being awesome no matter what. Finding wisdom and happiness with Stoicism. So in the end, Stoicism is like a guidebook for life, especially when it comes to money and being happy. By following Stoic ideas like setting clear goals, like making a plan for what you want to do, living within your means, which means spending money carefully, and being a good person, you can be strong and calm no matter what life throws at you. Stoicism also teaches us to keep learning and to be thankful for what we have, even if it's not a lot. And when things change, like they always do, Stoicism tells us to roll with it, like a ball bouncing along the ground. So when you look at Stoicism, it's not just about money or things. It's about living a good life, being happy inside, and leaving behind a legacy of goodness for others to follow. Stoicism is like a treasure map to finding real treasure, the kind that lasts forever in your heart.